Hey guys, happy new month and happy Easter in arrears. It's been a while since we went on a break, but we're back. So Itel is back with the all-new Itel City 200. Before you take out your card to purchase this device, let's talk about the key things you always look out for: the camera, performance, and build quality. Now, here's the twist. While Itel gave us a boost in some areas, they seem to have hit the copy and paste button on the performance. We are still seeing the same Unisoc T7250 from the previous model. Like, are we moving forward or are we just standing in a tiny body? And don't even get me started with the charging speed. We are still waiting over 2 hours for a full tank in 2026. Did the upgrade team spend a whole budget on a 120Hz screen and forgot the rest? Or is there a method to this madness? Anyways, let's not jump to conclusion just yet. We're going to break it all down to see if the City 200 is a true successor, a minor refresh, or just a flex that isn't worth the extra Naira. And if you should buy this today or stick with the City 100, let's dive in. Now, the first thing that stood out for me when I picked up this device was the phone screen. You're getting a massive 6.78-inch display, which means more room for YouTube videos, gaming, and non-stop TikTok scrolling. It makes it more immersive and fun. Although that's a slight bump from the previous 6.75 inches on the City 100. The real upgrade, the one you actually notice, is in the refresh rate. The City 200 jumped from the old 90Hz refresh rate to a much smoother 120Hz refresh rate. As for space, City 200 comes with 4GB of physical RAM and 128GB of internal storage. And look, Itel still give that memory fusion to bump that RAM even higher, plus a micro SD card slot if you need more room for your files. So when it comes to storage, photo, and app, you really don't have anything to worry about. Unboxing it, nothing out of the ordinary, just the usual stuff to get you up and running. We've got the side-mounted fingerprint scanner, which is fast most of the time while unlocking this device. The Itel City 200 runs on the latest Android 15, so you're getting all the newest features and security updates straight out of the box. The interface is clean and easy to navigate, which is a nice touch for a phone at this price point. Now, here's where things get a little confusing. Itel kept the Unisoc T7250 from the last model. While it's definitely not a step back, it is more like a step in place. It is a chip that handles your daily hustle like WhatsApp, social media, and light multitasking with ease. But here's the real talk. If you're a heavy gamer looking forward to playing Call of Duty or PUBG on high settings, you're not going to see a boost here. It's like the same brain on a newer body. If you already own the City 100 and you're hoping for a gaming powerhouse, this isn't it. But if you're coming from an old, slower device and you want something that feels balanced for everyday use, then the City 200 is solid. Just don't expect it to outrun the flagship. Itel bumped their rear camera from 30MP on the City 100 to 50MP on the City 200. And honestly, for this price, this 50MP AI camera really holds up in good lighting. Your photos are going to come out looking sharp and vibrant, which is a huge win if you're posting to your status. As for selfie, you're getting an 8MP punch hole front camera, which is the same resolution as the City 100. But the upgrade here is the design. No more old school notch. The difference isn't massive for selfie, but the overall camera package feels more complete. Anyways, take a look at these pictures here and let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. So, here is the bottom line. The City 200 isn't a total revolution, but it's definitely solid flex if you're looking for a budget phone that doesn't look or feel cheap. If you're coming from an old device or you're buying your first phone in the City series, the 120Hz screen and 50MP camera makes it a no-brainer. But if you already own the City 100, honestly, save your money. The performance is basically the same. The City 100 still holds its own. This device is built for basic users who want a stylish device and social media hustlers on a budget. It is not a gaming rig, but it is a reliable daily driver that will last the whole day. But hey, that's my tech. What do you think? Is the 50 megapixel enough to make you switch, or are you going to wait for the City 300? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, please drop a comment, like the video, and share it with your friends and family. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, SparrowsTeck. See you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.